Everybody, hoping you all are doing well. Once again, welcoming you in the channel of Learn with Amina. And today I have brought something different than your casual learning, and that is that if you are a Twitter user, you really are. If you are a Twitter user, I'll be telling you 6 cool ways to learn English on Twitter. So if you use it daily basis, you would be drastically going to be improved. So before I start today's video, I would like to talk to you about, do you tweet? So what is Twitter? Let's talk a bit about it. So basically what is Twitter? I'm going to discuss it with you. Twitter is the sound a bird makes, basically. But it's also the name of messages on the social media website, which is called Twitter. So Twitter has over 300 million users at this time, if you say, for example, and if you aren't one of them, you really should be one of those. I do have my channel linked as well with the name of Learn with Amina on Twitter, so you'll be able to get my videos over there if you just like it away. So if you're looking for someone to have written conversation with native speakers, learn about real world English, and find out what's happening in the world and meet other English learners just like you are. So Twitter is the best place for you. Now, what are the essentials that I'm going to talk to you about? As I told you, that Twitter is a social media website that focuses on having conversations and sharing only very short messages with other people around you. So Twitter to meet and talk to new people and make new friends and promote your products and blog posts and much more is there. So people mostly join for public conversation that actually makes them a good learner. Let's talk about essential Twitter vocabulary in English. What is that? Because of English short messages limit, users have become creative. So how about using it? That has led to a very new vocabulary words and abbreviations. So some of these new words are on your screens in front. You will be able to learn and know them ahead. So here are some terms you might need to know if you want to learn on Twitter English language. So first of all, there is a hashtag sign, and I am showing you on your screens as well. This is the sign symbol followed by a word or phrase with no spaces in between the words usually. So an example I'm showing you is, thank you, it's Friday, right? So hashtags are used like keywords. So your tweets are easier to find, and they also can be used for specific topics at certain events and concerns such as different things, game and education. So what is tweet? Tweet is a noun. So these are messages on Twitter. Do you see by once at least latest tweet? So you can also use the word as a verb, which is the action of posting a tweet. So DM means direct message, RT means retweet. Similar, on the other hand, there is mention. You can also include people in conversation by mentioning them, like at the symbol of @ and with Twitter name. Lastly of this, you can also give feed. Now the list of tweets from all the accounts as follow on Twitter. So if you have never used it before, Twitter can take a while to get used, but give it a try, must try. There is so much to learn on Twitter. So these tips I'm going to give you so that you can start learning on Twitter and learn better English. So 6 cool tips over here. Now first cool tip is follow educational accounts. One of the best and easiest way you can learn is to follow other educational accounts. Now there are many Twitter accounts that post daily tips, tricks and vocabulary words, so you will be able to learn from them. Say for example, when you have something or time or more, to learn, you can practice your English reading ahead. So, you can follow some English learning accounts and channels and can move on differently. So, cool tip of the day is that you should make list for different kind of learnings, whatever you learn. And this learning list will organize the accounts you follow on Twitter. Say, for example, this could let you group all the daily vocabulary words together in a list. So all the posts in another, just list. So to make a list, you just have to visit the Twitter account page, click on the gear icon. It looks like a circular flower on the top right of the page, and select and remove from the list. So this is how you're going to make the lists. So cool tip number 3 is enter casual conversation. One of the best things about Twitter is that you can jump into any conversation anywhere you want to. So you can enter conversations that your friends are having, talking to another learner, and advises from the native speakers of English language. So you can also join grammar classes on Twitter and so on. Another great way to enter conversation on Twitter is to find something you're interested in, like a hobby, any recent movie, and the other people who are talking about the famous thing. So after you search, you will be able to sort through the results of different categories. So cool tip number 4 is that you should join professional English discussion in your field. Twitter is not just a good place for casual conversation, it is also a very great place to connect and learn from other people in your field. Even though people often use casual language online, you can learn some professional English on Twitter as well by listening news, finding blog posts and different articles. So, cool tip number 5 is ask questions to native speakers and experts. Don't be afraid to tweet at someone on Twitter. You should remember, Twitter is all about conversations, of course. Not everyone on Twitter responds to all their messages. So you don't want to ask so many questions to the same person. So you can tell if somebody responds to the messages often by checking how many replies they post. So simply visit their account and select tweet and replies, tab at the top of the page. So some English experts who would be happy to help you with English learning would be there on internet in a various way. You can also join my channel on Twitter with Learn English with Amina, and there I can help you do it. So what is the last cool tip of the day? That is explore your interest. We mentioned already, before you can use it, Twitter is keep up with the things you care about and you are interested in. It's really incredibly important and very important for you people to talk about your own interest. Say, for example, your favorite brands, celebrities, comedians, actors, politicians, they might be on Twitter. So any coffee shop you're finding on, local coffee shop you're finding on Twitter, any accounts they have, and anything like you're following on Twitter. So as you Twitter more, you will find accounts and you will enjoy reading and visiting different people with different things. Keep in mind that many tweets, even by celebrities, can have incorrect grammar and spellings. So in some cases, the tweets are formal and proper, and in order to have the tweets, they are very sometimes casual as well. So in order to confidently understand and participate in such tweets, it can be helped to stay up to date with English language. You can prepare and get sight by consuming other English media like books, magazines, and TV shows. So, English language videos will help you out doing it, and you will be a fluent learner of English language. So as you Twitter and other apps of learning English, Keep your learning goals in your mind. Always remember that even native English speakers can do it and make mistakes. So find the accounts which are appropriate and giving you good learning sense to learn. Hopefully, in my next video, you'll be finding something innovative and new as you have come across today that you learned English from Twitter. You might not have thought about it before, but it's really an amazing thing. Till my next video, take very good care of yourself. Fi Amanullah. This is Learn English with Amina. Take care. Bye bye.